welcome to Smart CRM Training with Mona Karda, week 13, July 27th, 2021. Enjoy. So good morning, everybody. Welcome. Today, we're going to be doing, or today I'm going to be discussing how to do landing pages with a pre-construction property. So we have two agents in my group. I've got Navdeep and Paul Baines, who are really great at pre-construction properties and just having some fantastic connections with builders. So Navdeep shared with me a property that they want to promote. And there's two ways of doing this, or actually there's multiple ways of doing it, but one of the ways I wanted to show everybody, which is quite easy, is through landing pages through our lead engine. Sorry, I'm just gonna mute some people here. Okay, so so basically today we're going to be discussing how to create a landing page through pre-construction properties. So I think everybody in their local market area must have connections with builders. If not, you can always go onto the builder's website, put in your information. They'll start sending you information on what their new projects are. From there, you can build a rapport with them, a connection with them, and start to understand how you can start to receive allocations. In Canada, we call it allocations. I'm not sure what you call it in the States, but this is where you have certain properties are allocated to you as an agent to basically sell and promote to your database. So here, the first thing that's really important is in your Smart CRM, you should have a list that says investors, or should say contacts in terms of like buyers interested in pre-construction. I highly recommend that you have that tab. In one of our previous videos or training sessions, I did, I think it was the week before last, where I spoke about how to create tabs and filters. So you want to organize that. So when you do have a pre-construction property that you want to promote, you know exactly in your database who you're promoting that to. Okay, so let's go to lead engine on the left-hand side. We're going to go to build landing page. And as it's opening up, just to share with everybody, we're going to be using the Bayport Midland towns. This is what we're going to be promoting today. They've got beautiful bungalow towns, water view, rooftop towns, townhomes, luxury bungalows, executive towns. They've got some beautiful pictures here. And we're going to actually use one of these pictures. So these galleries, like you can save pictures because the builders always send you this information as it is. I'm not going to go through my emails of finding all the right ones. So I just went to their website to grab the pictures from there. You can see it's got beautiful kitchen, nice view. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a picture that we like, that we want to use on our landing page, what we think that is going to make people want to stop to view what you're promoting, or what are you adding here. Sorry, just let some more people in. So you can take a look here and see what the properties look like, what the benefits are of being at Midland Bayport. Beautiful location, nice village. Well, this is beautiful. Look at this backyard view of the Georgian Bay with the rooftop. So this might be a nice one for us to use. So let's go back to our KV Core. Let's go to where we said lead engine, building landing page. Oh, it did come up. Okay, perfect. So here we go. So this is the template that generates when you click on that tab. So what are we doing with this template? So are we going to create a lead? Do we want to create a video view, a video plus lead? What is it that we want to create here? So maybe we want to do like text lead. Text lead is where you can enter text code to your smart number. So here is your text code. You can write maybe, Bay Point if you wanted to. So text Bay Point to 647-370-2885. That is my smart number. So if you wanted to know where your smart number is, you're going to actually click on where it says lead engine to call capture. And here everybody's got their custom code. Mine is my first name plus my initial of my last name. So it's Mona K. And here is my smart number. Okay, so everyone would have their own. If you have KB Core, this is what you would have. So you go into lead engine, and this is of course free of cost. When you join with eXp Realty, you don't pay for this. This comes with your package deal. So lead engine, scroll down, and where it says call capture, that's where you'll be able to find it. So if I wanted to actually text maybe Mona K to my smart number, the lead will automatically go into my system. So do I want to write that? I don't know. Maybe I want to be a little bit more creative. You can also do Facebook chat if you want. So chat with me on Facebook regarding whatever your ad is. But I think today I want to do just a simple lead generation. I would like email address, and I also would like phone number. So I'm going to click on the very top here where it says require phone number. So on this landing page, I want you to see the first tab on the left were the type of leads that you can have. Hashtags are when someone clicks this lead, they're going to come into your database. So remember, we had spoke about how we want to organize our database or smart CRM. We want to ensure that this ad is going to be talking about pre-construction. So typically this is going to be buyers and investors. Okay. So maybe we want to hashtag buyers and investors. Those would probably be the best form of hashtags. So I'm going to go ahead and click buyer. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and click buyers, comma, oops, investors, comma, and I'm also going to write Bay Point because that is the ad that I am doing for my pre-construction. Okay. Submit button, submit button text. Here is where you're going to click this orange button here. It says see the list now. So you can actually write whatever you like here, and it will be the button that they'll have to click on. So what would be something that you want them to click on? I usually do this at the very end because I want to know what my ad is going to look like first before I say, okay, because typically if you say register now, some people might be like, oh man, I don't want to register my information. I'm going to be just, bombarded with like spam. So they may not want to. So you want to be creative. I know something, I read this somewhere, I can't remember where, but I know that Learn More is a great name for a button. So maybe you want to try that. URL after login. So after they click this, this is where they're going to go after. So you can direct them to where you want them to go. If you don't put anything here, they're automatically going to go to your email, your website. Okay. So it's completely up to you what you have in mind. And then background. So here is where I was saying, you can change up what you want the background picture to look like. So in this case, I really liked this image here for the Bayport Village, Midland, Ontario home for sale, backyard view of Georgian Bay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this and I'm going to copy image address. Okay. Going to go back to my landing page. Oh, just enter someone in. Go back to my landing page and I'm going to go to background. So before I click on the custom background, I just wanted to let everybody know that you can actually pick anything that you want from here. So for example, you can click on, this is the lady, obviously. You can click on a map. You can click on kitchen, villa. Some of you participants who are on my call regularly, you're quite familiar with this. Farmhouse, living room. But for those of you who are new, you can pick anything you want from here and it will change the image. The image is a bit faded right now, but when it's actually, when you go to post it onto any of your social medias or your Google ads or anything like that, it's a clear picture. So you can even do, golf for those of you who like golf. I actually like it a lot. Enjoyed it over the last week. It's a lot of fun. Something I've never done before, but it was a lot of fun. Now I can see why. So renovations, this is a great one for people who do renovations, who want to promote maybe the Burr method and talking a little bit about how to fixer-uppers and things like that. That's a great one to use. And you can obviously use here at the bottom primary MLS image. So if you're promoting an actual property that you have, you can put in the MLS address here and hit OK, and the picture would populate. So right now we're going to go to custom background. Oops, go to custom background. And remember, we copied the picture address. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Go ahead and paste that in that box, and we're going to click OK. And here you go. Here's a beautiful picture in the back. The last drop down is lead type. So what kind of lead do we want to generate? Like I said before, for pre-construction, you're typically going to be getting buyer leads. So I'm going to click on buyer. And to get rid of the eXp Realty brokerage, I just double click it, hit OK, and it's going to be gone. Okay. Now, this part is really important because there is not an undo button, okay, which is really bizarre. I'm not sure. I have asked KV Core to, put this in. Like, I'm not sure why we can't do this. But if you make a mistake here and you double click on something, you have to literally do it all over again. Okay. So be very careful on when you double click on things. So here, I am going to go ahead and I'll take questions after, but I'm going to go ahead and click. Let's see, what was I going to click here? Let's do, I think I did one already and I want to pull that up for you guys to see and what it looks like. Is it this one? Yeah, backyard views of Georgian Bay. Okay, here we go. So backyard views of Georgian Bay. Okay. Here I'm going to delete and I'm going to write towns and bungalows. What did I write? Towns and bungalows starting at 600K. So towns and bungalows, starting at 600K. Actually, what did I write? Did I write 600K? 600, that's right. Okay. By the way, this is what it's going to look like at the end. Okay. So 600s. There you go. So now we have a title. This is what's going to show up on your, wherever you go to post this. This is the actual part. These 4 items here will not show up unless they click it. Then that's what they're going to be able to see. So here, I'm just going to put down what the properties are that they are actually promoting. So in this case, let me just X out of here and see home design. So they've got here, oops. They've got the bungalow towns, water view, rooftop towns, luxury bungalows, and executive towns. Okay. So that's what I'm going to put. You don't have to put that. You can put maybe, I know this property, this area is 90 minutes north of downtown Toronto. That's not too far for people who are working from home and need to get to work and, want to live in a beautiful area that's, water, backyard views of the Georgian Bay. So it depends like what you would want to put here. I don't want to put too much information because I want them to click on it. I want them to ask me for the information and I want to be the one to provide it for them. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in what I have here. So I'm just going to copy and hit paste. And then I'm going to just delete the bottom part. Okay. Same thing here. I'm going to click on luxury bungalows, copy. And again, this is just my strategy, what I like doing. You don't have to do this. I'm being very careful because I don't want to X out on a box and then I have to redo this. So 1 second. And you know what? If you do have to redo it, it's okay. It's a great, great way of getting familiar with how to use this. Oh, see, I did it. See, so once you do that and you X out, that whole row is gone. And unfortunately, you can't undo it. The only way to do it is by redoing it again. Okay. So, okay, so let's just go back 1 second here. Just letting some people in. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, there we go. I think, guys, I'm going to change the link. So when people come in, I'm just going to put it on mute. Anyway, so let's just say that, I did everything the way it's supposed to be, and we'll use this afterwards. Okay. So go back here and I'm going to just put in, click here, executive towns. Yeah. And this one, I'm going to click out. Okay. So let's say this is what it looks like at the end. This is what the ad is going to be. After that, so now we know we've got our lead generation, we've got our hashtags in there, and here where it says see the list below, we're going to actually put here, what did I say? Send more details. Okay, so we're going to click here and go send more details. Okay, as you type, it's changing it automatically for you here so that you can see. And like I said, if you're not sending them somewhere after you do this, they're just going to land on your website. Okay, so we've got our custom background and we've got our buyer. I'm going to go ahead and click save. And it's going to say, are you sure? Are you sure? And you're going to say, yes, I'm sure. This is what I want it to look like. Once you've saved it, please bookmark this and add it to your landing pages. So what I do is I always say bookmark this tab, and I have a folder, customized folder for custom landing pages, because I do a lot of these and you will be too. And you also want to have another folder that says custom squeeze page. And then you want to go ahead and click done. Once you've created this link, you don't have to recreate it, but once you've created this link, this is the link for you. So you can't really go back and edit or make any changes to it unless you create a whole brand new link. You can create as many as you want. So once you've done this and you know it's, how you know that this is a live link is that there's this green button here, which is your share button, and you can go ahead and share it to wherever you like. So I'm gonna go back to the original one that I had done, which is this. And for those of you who are, in the GTA area, feel free to, take a picture of this if you want, and you can do this at your own time. But this is what I decided I wanted my ad to look like. Backyard views of Georgian Bay, towns and bungalows starting at 600s, water view. And that's a fantastic price. So that's one of the reasons why I put that in here. So you want to put in whatever you think is going to attract your market audience. I know for me, that's a great price and a lot of people are going to want to click on this. Okay. Sorry, just letting some people in. So you from here, the green button where it says share, you can share this to your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. So I'm going to go ahead and click Facebook, and this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so this is the beautiful picture here that we had. Just mute, sorry. Okay, here's a beautiful picture, and it says here, if you can read, backyard views of Georgian Bay, towns and bungalows starting at 600s. Okay, now where am I putting this? I'm not going to put it on my personal page. I'm going to put it on my page that I manage, which is my business page. If you don't have a business page for your Facebook Realtor account, please make one. That's extremely important. If you want to create any ads or promote any properties through KV Core, you need to have a business page. Not everybody goes to other people's business page, but you want to promote your business page, and you want your audience that you have as your friends and family members on your personal page to start following you on your business page. Okay, so we're going to click share on a page you manage, which is your business page. By doing that, I have all of a sudden put this onto that page. So what do I want to write? So probably the same thing. And I also want to write something along the lines of like act now, like limited properties available. And there are only limited properties. They've sold so many already. I'm not even sure anymore how much are available, but let someone click on it first and let them contact me, and then I'll be able to provide the information. So maybe I want to write, beautiful backyard views from your rooftop of Georgian Bay. Limited homes available. Act now. I'm not sure. Not the best at this. Limited homes available. Act now, or get information now. Something along those lines. Make it sound good. Limited homes available. Get information now. The best thing to do is to see what other people write. Like, let's see what actually Bayport Village wrote. What was their? Let me just see what they write. Okay, here we go. Final release of bungalows and towns from the 600s. Last chance, act now. Okay, there you go. So they did write act now. Where's my thing? Oh, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. So many things to manage here. Okay, here we go. So beautiful backyard views from your rooftop. Of Georgian backyard views from your rooftop of Georgian Bay, starting at 600, limited homes available. What do you say? Learn more, or no, last chance. Last chance, act now. Okay, I think that's good. We can write here Midland. We can write Bay Point Village. We can write what else? Pre-construction. Oops. You know what? I didn't write pre-construction when I was doing the actual landing page on the very top as one of the hashtags. If you're going to do a lot of these, then they'll all fall under the pre-construction hashtag, which is good for you because then you can categorize them and you'll know that those are all your pre-construction people who are interested. So it's up to you if you want to use that. Probably would be a good idea. I just forgot to add it in my hashtags. So that's what I'm going to write here. And I'm going to say towns, okay, because there are towns and there are bungalows. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post that. And remember, you can go into your Facebook and go into your business page, and then you can share that onto your personal page. You can also go into your Facebook business page and promote that ad. You can promote it for $10 a day, $5 a day. You can promote it for whatever you want to promote it for. But that's another way of generating leads. You also want to do the exact same thing by putting it on your Twitter, putting it on your LinkedIn, and putting it on your Pinterest. I don't have Pinterest. I don't really use it, and I'm not much of a Twitter person. But LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram is what I do use. So once you post, once you decide to promote it on your business page, you have the option of also promoting that on your Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. But that's through the Facebook, back end ads. So now the lead, now we've created the ad. So a couple of things. When we go back here, where it said landing pages, this part here, URL after login. So after somebody clicks on it, so let's just kind of go in here and let's just put my name. Okay. Sorry, I'm not sure why it's not taking it right now. So this is where they're going to go. They're going to go to my website here. If I wanted to take that same landing page, I can put it in here as well onto my website. Now, if I want them to actually go in there and see a property, so remember, through the Bay Point Village, when they sent you emails on the properties, they would have shown you what the bungalows look like or what the townhomes look like. So you can actually create pages of these. Sorry, I just mute. There we go. You can actually take any of these and put these onto your website of the pages if you wanted to, so that when they do come here, you can have them go straight to that link. So let's say, for example, it was on a link of mine here. Let's say, pick anything here. Let's say this. Let's say my smart CRM. I could take this, copy, and put this in here. So that way, after they go ahead and put the information, they're going directly to that link. But again, it's up to you. And how to do those, how to create those, each of them would be through, where is my KVCore? Would be through listing and clicking manual listing. So let me just put this back up here. So under manual listing, you can create and add manual listing. So let's say, for example, I don't have the address for this property, but let's say this is one of them. This is our downtown location. Okay. Here, I'm going to put, there's three options here. You can do coming soon, exclusive, or sold. So we're going to say coming soon. Okay. Because they don't have pre-construction right now. They're looking into maybe putting that as one of the options. So we have coming soon, property style. You can put towns, bungalow, whatever, how many bedrooms, whatever the case is. You can click on all these items here. Photos, you can upload the photos here, listing information, and click finish. Once you do that, you will receive a link. You will have a link for what your property is going to look like. So what that link is going to look like is going to be very similar to any one of these. So let's say, for example, I'm clicking on this one here. This is what's going to show up. This is the type of link that you're going to be creating. It's going to be a direct link. So you could literally take, let's say this was the link, okay? Copy. You could literally go ahead. So once they click the information, they're going to go to this direct link that you have just created a manual lead for that pre-construction. Okay, you just have to follow the steps and put in all the address, the information, everything about that pre-construction unit. And you can just pick one. You don't have to do all of them, because as we all know, there's so many different properties. You can just pick one that you like or that you want to choose. You can also take that landing page. So where is our backyard views? Okay, so this was the link. So I can go ahead and copy, and I can go to web and IDX. Okay, so this is my website, and I can go to custom pages, edit, and these are some of the custom pages I have here, but I can click on new page. I can, put down whatever category I want it to be. And where's my URL? Okay. And this is where the tab would go in here, right? Yeah. Why does it look different? And you can call it, Bay Point Village. Oh, it doesn't take up too many characters. And you can call this, if you want to create a new category, you can call it pre-construction here. Okay. And you can have a new category on your website. Remember what your website looks like. Where's my website so I can show you? It can pull up here, new category, okay? And it can say, geez, sorry guys. Category, it can say pre-construction, okay? And then you can put, if you want to put some content information, you can, but I keep it brief. And then you can go ahead and click, yes, it's saved, and then click save. And then it can be one of the categories there. And you can put that same link. So now this custom ad that you did is also on your website as well. You don't have to do this. This is I'm just telling you like another way to add stuff onto your pre-construction if you wanted to, because then people might, want to now revisit your website all the time because they want to see, oh, what else, what else does Mona have on pre-construction now? Maybe I wasn't interested in the Georgian Bay backyard views, but maybe I'm interested in condos. Let me see if she's got condos available. You also want to have a like email campaign set up for this. This is really important. We talked about this in a few sessions before, so please refer back to my previous videos. But you want to create that by going to marketing, and you want to go to Smart Campaign, and you want to create it through either your KV Core library. So these are all the free templates that are available to you. You can pick one that's got maybe pre-construction, or you can build your own, but you do want to have something there. Now, building your own might take some time, but I think it's a good idea to do that so that you can see and use one of the templates that they have, and then just customize it to the way you want it to be, and then create the hashtag to follow that template. Okay, once you do that, then you have actually created the campaign, the full campaign. So you've got your ad. Once someone clicks on the ad, there'll be tasks that will be triggered for them to do. So either an email will be sent out to them or a text message will be sent out to them. You'll be notified that you have a new lead, so you need to call that lead. Maybe if you don't connect with that lead, what's their next steps? And it's going to kind of tell you what to do. And you want the system to tell you what to do, but you have to create that in order for the system to tell you what to do. It seems like it's a lot, but it's not. Trust me, it's actually quite easy. You just have to play around with this. You have to see which campaign works for you, what sounds most like you. Okay, change it up, make it different, make it the way you want the campaign to look. Another thing that I wanted to quickly share was under templates. I have one that I did before. Geez, what is it under? Mona, Karda. Is it under here? I don't see it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here we go. I did one for, what was it called? Here we go, Nouveau. Okay, so I had created this template for the Nouveau condominiums. If you're going to promote the Georgian Bay backyards or Bay Point, village bungalows, I would put that here, change that, create what you want. I just wrote attention buyers, investors, talk about like what are the benefits of the Bay Point village and bungalows, exclusive package or whatever it is. And then click here, like put a button here and make them click on it, and then it would go to the brochures. Okay, you would have a link to go to your brochures. You'd have it through your Google Drive or wherever you'd wanted to upload the brochures. Price list, same thing. You want to have the click. Now, everyone does it differently. Some people want investors and buyers and agents to contact you directly before you send this out. Some people say, hey, I want it to be a part of my automated drip campaign, and I want to send this out to them once I get all the information that they're looking for via email and text. So it's really up to you. I like to send this out at the end. I like to kind of get a little bit more from them, because remember, people who are clicking on the ad, they might be just clicking on the ad because they want to learn more. But once you speak to them, you might see that, they're just thinking about investment properties, but they're also thinking about selling their home. Maybe they're looking to like upgrade. So you're going to come into more conversation with them. That's only going to happen though once you make contact with them and you actually speak to them. So this type of email template should be sent out, I believe, a little bit later, but having it prepared beforehand is a great idea. And once you do it once, you don't have to keep doing it again. Then all you would have to do is well, I clicked on the edit button over here, but if you had clicked clone, you could just clone it, and then each time you would call it something different. You could call it the Bay Point Village Bungalows and Towns, or the, whatever the next property or venture is going to be. And then in my template at the very bottom, it always remains the same, which is if you have any questions, please call me. And, my phone number, my email address, and this is just my footer, which is we love making people money, which is true. So this is my email template. Again, we did this a couple of weeks ago. You can take a look at it. If you want, we can do another session on this, not a problem. I'm here to help you all. So I think I've done a lot of talking. So let's open it up to some questions, because I'm sure everyone has a lot of questions. So.